Alrighty then. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome, one and all. My name's Michael. I'm the Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder First Edition: Reign of Winter, our epic and grilling tale of adventure and intrigue, featuring these wonderful and amazing people who are the Patreons of my channel, who allow me to continue to do stuff like eat solid food, continue to do cool games like this, and of course bring entertainment and joy and merriment to all of you fine folk on the internet. Guys, say hello to the folks at home.
Hey!
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hi,
Hi.
so good to see your smiling faces. Well, Neil's smiling faces. Neil's face is smiley enough for everyone's. So
Aw.
so there you go.
Yay.
Yeah. But of course, guys, as you guys know, we do have a few things to get through before we commence in today's game, and that, of course, starts with none other than our amazing and delightful sponsors who help us keep the lights on here. Starting with none other than Hero Forge for the wonderful art you see on screen here. All the tokens, all the character art that is done by my players, all of this stuff is done with an amazing 3D model making software that allows you to not only create and design your own characters, but also have them 3D printed and then sent to you at home. If you do play live games, I honestly think it's one of the best ways to manifest your character and really bring them to life for your tabletop games. And hey, if you're like me and play a lot of virtual games as well, the tokens are an amazing addition as well, and a great way to help embody these characters and have them seen for who they truly are. Then, of course, we have the delightful sounds of Sirenscape, which we play during the course of today's session. All the music, all the sound effects, all the monster noises and stuff is an amazing sound bar that comes from a huge and very elaborate sound library provided by an Australian company, by the way, just so you know. Hey, they're a really, really great group to support and to provide a huge level of immersion to any table, whether it's online or in person. So go check out Sirenscape.com, and if you are a GM and want to elevate your game with sounds, there is no better place to be. And lastly, we have our VTT of choice, Fantasy Grounds, for all of your VTT needs. What's that? You are a person who cannot remember 90% of the rules of your game? Hey, me too. Well, consider a VTT like Fantasy Grounds, which will do all of the heavy lifting for you and allow you to focus on the things that really matter, making up numbers so players feel special about themselves. Because that's really the secret of GMing. It's like, oh no, my monster only has 80 hit points. You somehow managed to defeat them. No, I'm teasing. Not really. Most of the time, it's all like, damn, my monster's only got 80 hit points. How the fuck? Anyway, so yes, this and much more are an amazing way to interact and play with your players and engage in this amazing hobby that we call TTRPGs. But, of course, as always, we would not be here without the amazing storytelling that we share around the table. And it is not just about the GM. Even though the narrative and the story and the NPCs are, of course, the purview of the game's master, it is the characters and the players who take on the role of the protagonists of the adventure, who are the true stars of the show. So let me turn it over to my wonderful players to tell you who they are and the characters that they will be playing in today's game.
Hello. I usually go first, so I will assume it is me. Calendria, I play Kyrie. She's the Rat Folk Slayer, the White Rider of the Baba Yaga, alongside Cromwell, who is our Red Rider, and Scratch the Dog, who you'll see under Makar there, who is the Black Rider. Follower of Norgorber, and student on a really bad graduation or final exam trip.
I mean, you have all these special titles and stuff. Vectron doesn't have any of those. But hi, I'm Lucas, Mr. Game and Art. He has no titles whatsoever. He's just a guy. He likes to hit things with his sticks, and he tries to do the right thing, even in the most ridiculous situations in which he finds himself with this lovable ragtag group of adventurers that he's fallen in with. So yeah, he's just trying to do the right thing and get home because he's got other quests to embark on as soon as this one's over.
And I'm Marcus. I'm playing Private Henry Allen, a soldier for the U.S. Army who is from Michigan. He's a very kind-hearted person for the most part, but war has taken its toll on him, and he's just sick of all the weird shit that's happening, especially after his gun turned sentient, but they're on common ground now.
I'm Neil from Immersion Diversion. I play Makar Viston, a Magus Eldritch Archer, Asimar human, and he was tasked by some red caps to find the Baba Yaga. So teaming up with this group, he is helping them achieve their goal. And yeah, he's got a title of traitor by Kyrie, which he's slowly trying to get that title gone. So.
And yeah, cool. Well, there you go. There you have it. This is our group of characters. Now, of course, before we begin, we have one last person to thank, and that is, of course, our lovely and incredible audience members who are here with us in chat. Guys, thank you so much for being here and giving us your time. It always means so much to have you guys be a part of the action, a part of the show, and so many of you are literally the lifeblood of this channel. And so we invite you every single time we gather around the campfire in order to bring you behind the DM screen to play along with us and have a little bit of fun. Starting, of course, with our what am I going to say? Starting, of course, with our channel points that we offer for just watching the show. Every time you watch, you earn channel points, which can be used to do a number of different things with the game. Monetary, sorry, no, what am I saying? God, my brain. Insight bonuses, inspiration, wandering monsters, wandering NPCs, divine interventions, divine healing, and much, much more. All of these things, massive boosts to our group as we are playing. And subscribers, you earn channel points a little bit quicker. So, hey, consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already. And you have that opportunity to really kind of, make some use of the channel points that you're using. Then, of course, we have our monetary donations. And all of the donations go towards the DAG survival check, which is a big part of what basically keeps my lights on and allows me to continue doing all this cool stuff. We've cracked 52%, which is an amazing and generous amount from our lovely community. So thank you, everyone. The rewards are a lot more tangible for the monetary donations, starting, of course, with our $5 donation, which is a hero point or a jinx point. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the GM for nonsense, or roll with advantage for my players, whereas jinx points are used by the monsters to counteract hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate things ever so slightly. We also have two $10 donations. The first is a draw from a deck of heroic actions, which serve as not only a hero point to a player of your choice, but also a free power that they can use at any point in time in order to swing the tide of battle in their favor. A very useful tool indeed. The second use of a $10 donation is, of course, a draw from the deck of plot twists and flashbacks, which can be used as a story prompt throughout the game so that I can basically use a, what do you call it? Use my wits, my improv skills, my storytelling and story writing abilities in order to make things more complicated and try to add something fresh to this module, even if it is something completely against the module. So, there you go. That's what that is. We also have a donation from Schoolie for a random plot twist. So, a random cut in the plot twist deck. Oh, okay. So, I'm going to cut the plot twist deck. Here we go. I'm going to cut it there. And then, the top card of this... Huh. Okay. Arch enemy.
Whoa! We never get that. That's awesome.
I think this.
Damn it, Makar.
I think this one. I think this one may actually potentially.
I changed size today.
Redeem the secret menu item from last week. To be honest. Maybe I'll keep that one. That might actually be a thing. All right,
you
so
have
that
to
is
remind all of us.
So that is our $10 donation. We then have a $20 donation, which is of course the coveted golden natural 20, which is used as a natural 20 that is a critical success. It works pretty much to make sure that when we want to do stuff and want to succeed, that we have a chance to do so. Because sometimes the cool shit just needs to happen. Okay, you don't need to roll dice. Just make cool stuff happen. Then we have our $50 donation, which is either a magic item to a player of your choosing. This can be a homebrew item of your design. You can ask me to design an item for one of my players, or you can provide them something from their wish list as well. We then also have our $50 boss buff donation, which is a massive boon to the encounter that the group is facing. And yeah, basically they have to deal with a very, very complicated and horrible situation. Whether the ante is increased, whether the boss is tougher, whether the parameters of success have changed completely, a huge complication occurs with that $50 donation. And it comes with, of course, a massive thank you. But the biggest and boldest of the donations that come to the Dead Aussie Gamer table is none other than our $100 secret menu item. Now, the secret menu item is not subtle. It is not hidden. It is right there in front of us. For the $100 secret menu item, we will be following my old nostalgic video game Shadow of the Colossus, as our group of heroes will be attempting to defeat and do battle with the giant spider monster that has a house built onto its back. Now, without the $100 secret menu item, it is not an encounter. It is not something that the group is going to be doing with. But with the $100, we are going to make it worthwhile. Our heroes are going to get a great boon from defeating the giant spider. Well, pretty much when the thing actually happens. So, there you go. Coolios. So that is our secret menu item. Let me just check on that Schoolie so I can be absolutely sure. Also, Kalindria, we don't have any outstanding rewards from.
Well, that's what I'm trying to log in, and it's giving me a blank screen, so I can't see shit anywhere.
Ah, interesting. Okay, well, let me take a quick peek. I don't think we have anything left over from last week, but just in case. Here we go. Gatewalkers, Pray for Death, 7 Dudes. Here we go. Nothing for the pre-show. Okay, we're good. Okay. So, without any further ado, let us begin. Let's set some good music. All right. When last we left our heroes on a quest to save the Baba Yaga from her son, none other than the mad monk Grigory Rasputin, our heroes managed to teleport, thanks to the aid of the dancing hut, to none other than Serbia during the height of World War I. After engaging in the prison camp Anaxlava, our heroes managed to enter the Black Cathedral, a place powered by the very energies that Rasputin was stealing from the Baba Yaga, and battle quickly ensued between our heroes and the evil spellcaster. But with his newfound powers, Rasputin was able to cast our heroes into an alternate dimension, several in fact, where they now are gathering to try and basically circumvent this labyrinthian maze of portals and tunnels in order to escape and finish Rasputin once and for all. Presently, our heroes find themselves in a hag's swamp, having been told by a creature made of a multitude of spiders, given a single humanoid form, that the hag that is here contains the idol that our heroes require to attune each of the different locations and thus free themselves from captivity. But approaching the hag may be more hazardous than they originally anticipated, as the hag has built its house on the back of a colossal, verdant spider. And it is here our heroes continue their adventure. As you approach the large spindly legs which dip into the mangrove swamps surrounding this small island, the spider itself doesn't seem to notice you. Whatever it's doing, the human hands that make up its appendages at its front seem busy sifting through the water, plucking and inspecting with many eyes as it continues to comb the waterways for something. Each of the legs firmly fastened down, but the whole body seems to be hovering just above the island, with a thin bit of rope as a ladder that climbs up the back of the thorax and towards the house itself. But to get to it, our heroes must crawl underneath the giant bobbing spider.
We're drawing lots to see who goes first.
I mean, I could go if you want.
We all have to go. I just
Oh, true.
don't want to go first.
How
I
far
can
is
go
it to
first.
get onto the back of this thing?
Oh, you're gonna step.
It is 65 foot across and about 55 foot up.
Oh, jeez.
Could I teleport there? I have 120 feet of teleportation.
As the teleport spell or as the dimension door spell?
It's the cloak you gave me. Whatever it uses.
That's the dimension door one. So, yes, you can, but you won't be able to take anyone with you.
I have a plan for that. I can take two.
I
Not with
also have
me.
a plan for that, because I also have Dimension Door.
Okay.
Oh, well, there you go. That works too.
But I think I can only bring one person also. So.
Well, because what I was
wait.
going to do is I was going to hand my Dan Bongs to two people, teleport up there, and then return them to me, which should pull them up with me.
Well, that's a pretty
Or
good
it's
idea.
equivalent per 3 caster levels, so I could actually probably take a little bit more. So the caster level is 4. The 3 caster levels 4. Sorry, 7, 10, 13. I could take 3 additional people.
If you would like to, you may.
Yeah, so Vectron will go up. I'll use Dimension Door to bring Private Allen, Kyrie, and Cromwell's not here, so I guess it's just... Is your cape thing like a once a day kind of thing? Like once you use it, you can't use it for a while?
No, it's an at-will.
Oh, okay, cool. Then yeah, you go up there and I'll bring Kyrie and Private Allen.
Already.
All right.
Well, bam.
Teleporting up, Bectrin, you are the first to land onto the landing. It is remarkably stable, despite being on the back of this bobbing creature. And soon after, you are joined by your fellow teammates, as Makar teleports them upwards as well. You are now before what looks to be a porch that leads to this twisted and old house. There's the smell of rot and mildew that seems to permeate here, as well as chemicals and herbs that seem to billow like smoke from the doorway. The door itself is shut, no visible windows nearby, but there is a hearty chimney at the top, which seems to bloom with this greenish, almost purple smoke.
I could try climbing up there, unless we want to just try to see if we can get the door open.
I
Or
think that was
knock.
knock. Yeah.
I was going to say we should probably knock in case the hag is home. Don't want to just barge in and be like, hey, by the way, you got something we can take?
Bectrin, you're in
Yeah.
front.
I'll go ahead and knock. 3 firm knocks on the door just so they can hear me.
All right.
that's ominous at all.
3. Solid
Picture
knocks.
being ominous.
The door swings open, and on the other side, you see what looks to be an elderly woman, emaciated, wearing a hat that is mostly the cap of a mushroom, dripping and oozing this inky, slimish sort of substance. As she looks at you, she says, heroes, eh? Been a while since someone's tried to come and lop my head off. Well, be quick about it and ensure that your blade is sharp. Wouldn't want you making a mess of everything. She turns, leaving the door open, and walks inside her abode.
I think she grossly misunderstands what we're here to do.
It seems that way.
Also, a big thank you to Cookiemon Steve, good to see you, buddy, who has topped up everyone's hero points. And just because you are a champ, I'm going to also top up Cromwell's as well, just because.
Oh, nice.
Aw, that's nice.
You seem to misunderstand. We're not here to kill you.
No, not kill witches. Well, color me surprised. If you're not here to kill me, then what are you doing here? I do not accept solicitations.
We're looking for something.
Oh, are you? Well, you know, I did always like the pretty young ones.
Uh-oh.
Once again, she is grossly misunderstanding the situation.
She hikes
Maybe
up
we
her
should just tell her.
she hikes up her skirt and she says, "Have you come to borrow a cup of sugar from Nanny?"
I turn into a weasel and I climb into Kyrie's hood. And just kind of hide there.
Well, I know I have animal magnetism, but that's ridiculous, darling.
It's pretty ridiculous. We're actually looking for a totem.
A totem? Ah, you're from the outside. Oh, trapped by the magics, have you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, why should I give up my totem to you?
It's a fun question. Why should she give up her totem to us?
We can have Makar pay her in the way that she wants, and then we'll get the totem and get on out of here.
Are you pimping out Makar right now?
Why not?
Look at him, tall, strapping young man, brown
I'm a
hair,
weasel right
good
now.
teeth, all his original teeth.
He's a good-looking man. I'm just saying.
I'll reach up and start petting him.
Oh.
Maybe Private Allen. I mean, when was the last time he got the chance to feel the touch of a woman? He's been at war for a while.
I
So.
would rather blow my brains out.
Ooh.
I can help with that.
It would help with that. Yeah.
I'm on it, soldier. Don't worry, she ain't taking you alive. And I can't help her.
Glad we're on the same page.
We don't necessarily have to have it for nothing. Aside from the company of my friends here, is there anything that you would like or are having trouble with?
There is one thing that I'm having some measure of difficulty dealing with. You see, Buttons here has gone quite some time without having a proper seeing to. Quite old, my dear friend is. If you can perform some of his health routines, then I will perhaps see myself to providing you the idol in which you seek.
So I feel like Kyrie thinks that she means the spider, but is definitely going to be looking for like a cat. Just hoping that it's just a cat somewhere.
Yeah, you can hope for that all you fucking want.
I was like, Curio, look to everybody else.
I will turn back
What-
into a human and just say, I mean, if it's the only thing we can do.
Mm.
What does this routine entail? Let's start there.
I don't really want to tell you everything. I mean, let me put it this way. Let's say I tell you everything and you decide not to do anything I've asked, and, well, that leaves me rather short-handed. But if I drip feed you each of the different tasks, then at the very least, you have more incentive to complete all of the tasks for your reward. And
It's
if
gonna
you
be real
choose
bad.
and if you choose not to, it means that at least some of my darling's little chores have been taken care of as well.
Well, I mean, if we don't do anything after hearing what you say, then we're stuck here forever, so.
It's very sad, but also your problem.
True.
So what will it be?
I mean, we're gonna do it, right, guys? We're gonna just do it, whatever she says.
Well, then your first task is simple. The tufts between my dearly beloved pet's limbs is riddled with lice and ticks. Clear them out for me, and your first task will be considered complete. Oh, there will be 3 tasks in total.
Okay.
Cool, I was just about to ask
How
that.
big are these ticks? Just to determine how much. I mean, have you seen them before?
Have I
I
seen?
mean, obviously.
Have I
Never
seen
mind,
the ticks that
obviously
I am
you-
asking you to remove? I mean,
Yes, that makes more sense than I thought.
okay.
Man.
Well, go on go about your business. Oh, and there is a special equipment that I have for dealing with the ticks. It will protect you in your task. A
Okay.
very special suit of armor.
All right.
All right.
She hands Makar what looks to be a sleeveless singlet
There
and
it is. Yeah.
and some shorts. And for some reason, it is dripping in baby oil.
Are the shorts
Does it replace my current armor or no?
Yes, you will need to put it on.
Um,
It will
damn it.
protect you against the poisons of the ticks.
are the shorts just slightly above his knees?
They're
'Cause they're a little
they're
too
denim.
Daisy Dukes.
Yeah, they're Daisy Dukes.
Alright,
They're
I
denim
will
Daisy
take
Dukes.
off the armor for now.
They're cut
and
so short
put
the
on
pockets hang out
oily
the bottom.
shorts and shirt.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
As long as that's the only thing hanging out at the bottom.
Oh,
That's
my
fine.
armor class dropped so far. Oh,
You better hope we don't roll initiative.
I had a 24. I'm at a 15.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
But I bet you have a bonus to dodge with all that baby oil.
But I mean,
Yeah, it's true.
maybe
Nobody can
She
grapple
does
you.
have to help me.
You are
Alright.
now ungrappleable.
Is anyone else going
Oof.
to put the
Absolutely not.
Right. I don't think she wants me to, anyways. So.
Oh yeah, no, she's game for.
I don't
you know.
even think you guys could take your armor off.
Look, okay, well, at
That's
least we have
Or at
a
least
witch
Kyrie.
that just doesn't care about who you are as long as you wear the armor.
Yeah, Scully eyes pointing, slip off the spider. I feel like we try to go grab him,
Oh, yeah.
and he just keeps slipping through everybody's grip.
Skilly, yeah. Skilly, it's like he just slips off the top of the spider now. Alright, I'm gonna head out and look, see what I can see from the center of its back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
I
thinking of
will.
the car wash scene in Dodgeball. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Where Justin Long is cleaning the tire and that dude's like fingering his belly button and he's like getting there nice and
Ooh,
deep black.
no!
Getting there nice and deep. Hack.
That's what's happening right now with Makar and the
A
hack.
little bit. Okay. So, as you begin to investigate, please make me a survival
Oh.
check as you
Ooh.
look around.
Ooh,
Nice.
36.
It was almost a 19. So
Okay, Makar and Kyrie. Before you enter the large tufts of fur, you can see the swarm of ticks writhing over one another.
Pretty gross.
So gross.
Apparently I should have kept swarming.
All right. You do have the initiative on them because you have spotted them.
Okay.
Do you want to split go 2 and 2?
Did you want me to make you invisible so you can fight them better a little bit?
No, I'm just gonna stab a bunch.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Also, I love this song. It's mine right now.
I think, just in case, I'm going to cast Defending Bone on myself, which gives me damage resistance, or it's not damage resistance, it's essentially temp HP per caster level. So level 14, 5 times 14.
You watch as a human femur suddenly manifests next to Makar and starts floating around their head.
So it's 50.
Oh, I should
Then-
probably point them out to Bectrin and Private Allen here, so we'll
Probably a
try
good
to do
idea.
that too. I just need to know which one we're going to so I can move.
Yeah, I guess I'll open up by aiming my bow at number 2, and I'm going to cast Snowball, which a snowball appears at the end of my arrow, and because it's technically a missile spell, I can shoot it with my bow.
Okay.
Yeah.
You draw your bowstring and you fire.
Ooh.
That'll
33. Yes. So it's 5d6 cold, and my bow.
Does 17
Yes.
points of damage to the swarm. They agitate and begin for battle.
And another 15 from my bow, from my arrow.
Nice, nice. All right, Henry, you're up next. Well, you're up first, should I say. That was the opening volley.
Okay. I'm just gonna do a full round attack on the swarm, I guess.
By all means. As Henry pulls out his gun and begins to open fire at the ticks, pocket explosions begin to erupt. With 3 successful hits.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Large swaths of these ticks start to fall off and dead to the ground. With the full round attack done, Kyrie, you are next on the board.
All right. How does studying work since it's a swarm?
You still
does it just not
you
work?
still study the ticks as a single creature.
Okay, cool. So I will study them, and then I will go right up in their faces, and then I will try to stab them.
By all means.
Oh, with my knife. I got to find the right one. Oh my god. Oh, yep, right there. Okay. I didn't add the +4, like a dumbass.
All right, your blade manages to cut into the swarm. All right, 20
Alright.
damage.
And that is it for me.
All right. Bup, 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 bup. Then we go to Macaw.
Okay. I'm gonna do another snowball on the first one on the second one we were fighting, but I'm gonna first back up away from the first one we saw. So I'm gonna go over this way,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to shoot at that one.
All right, you
Cast
move up.
another snowball on it. Which
Do it.
do it. 31.
That'll hit.
Hell yeah. Whoops. Let me hit that second one. Yeah, 12.
Nice.
All right, and
Which
that
damage?
swarm collapses dead as a doornail.
That was that arrow.
Definitely the outfit, Makar.
Aha, yeah. And then I kind of shout out, "There's another one to we're below us, to the left side of the spider."
Mhm.
Well, our left. So, and that'll be my turn. 'Cause
All right.
Yeah.
Which leads us then to Bectrin.
All right. Bectrin will go start to deal with the other group there. So he will run over and full round attack this thing.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Let's see. I need the thing and the thing. There we go. That is you, right? Is that what I do? Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Nice.
All right, a critical hit.
I think they all hit, and then a crit as well is your... Which one is your crit? Last one, your last attack.
Sweet. And it'll do that automatically, right? If I just drop
Mm-hmm.
the
Yes, it will.
4 things of damage on it.
Yes, it will.
Okay. Can I drop them all at once, or do I have to do them all separately?
You should be able to drop them all at once. Oh, actually, no. They will be separate, sorry. But it'll do the last one that you did first.
Okay. All right. There's. Oh wait, hold on. Let me check something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. And then I do. Yeah. I think that's. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
All right, that is one of your critical hits.
And 2.
That is your second hit, which was not a crit, and your next one was a crit as well, right?
I think just the one was...
Yeah, just one. I
Oh,
think.
just one? Okay, cool. Then one more attack. Oh, one more damage, and you're good. All right.
It should be one more. It's 4 attacks total.
Oh, okay, yep, sure, by all means.
Excuse me.
All right, and then crit card. Yes.
Yes, indeed. Give us a number between 1 to 5.
Yeah.
Let's go with 2 today.
2A. 1, 2. We have... nope, because target should not suffocate. Staggering blow. The target is stunned 2. Okay, not bad.
I don't know what that does, but it sounds good.
What does stun do, you mean?
A stun 2?
Oh, right. No, it's just stunned. Sorry. That should be the...
Okay. Gotcha.
Which basically means it misses its turn.
Ooh.
I like that.
So, flippity flip, back to the top. We're back to Henry Allen.
Nice.
Shoot him in the face.
Uh,
Right here.
I will not be able to
Thank
full
you.
round action. I will use an action to reload though. and I'll just shoot him. Shoot him dead, hopefully.
Preferably in the face.
All right, he is going to be shot. For 20 points of damage.
Yeah, that's. Oh, that's right. I get multiple attacks.
Yes, you do.
Shabam.
Ooh.
Oh, so close. And that'll be it, because I had to use my first to reload.
All right, done and done. Kyria, you're up next.
I will study the new swarm, and I will rush over, and I will try to stab again.
All right, your knife comes out, and you slash to try and stab this creature.
All right. Let's, if I can, where's my, hello? There we go. All right. All right. Oh shit. Okay, I was like, did that not work?
All right, we're good. That will hit.
Yay, I did it.
Nice.
I did something, guys!
You did.
Yay.
You killed something.
Your second thing
Yay.
or third.
Norgorber would be pleased.
No, that's
You killed a tick.
that's not the same thing. That's not, yeah.
No?
All right.
I
No.
Murder.
Mm-mm.
All
This
right.
is surviving. You gotta murder something.
The tick is dead. Or so you think.
Oh, shit.
No, it's dead.
It's zombie ticks? Oh god.
Zombie ticks. Nope, you've managed to slay the ticks, and the witch claps her hands. Oh, yes, very well done. Especially you, Makar.
That outfit definitely
I
helps
have
him
a
out.
bunch of hair now on myself.
Would you like some lemonade?
Sure.
She goes in to get some lemonade.
Guys, help.
I know, right? I mean, if you want to go back to being a weasel, man, that's...
You know,
Yeah,
Makar, if you
should
just take one for the
just
team,
be
we'll be
a
done here.
weasel. I am taking one for the team. Wait, what do you mean?
That's true. Have you seen the outfit he's in? He is taking one for the team.
As
I
I'm
mean,
now
you're
covered
halfway to what
in
she wants.
full
Just
spider
finish
fur.
it off and we're done here.
Okay, here you go. This is just for you,
I give the
apparently.
poor woman a heart attack.
There you go, Schooly Eye. Just for you. Eventually, she comes out and she has lemonade. Though you're fairly confident lemonade is not supposed to be lime green.
Mm-hmm.
There you are, some nice, cold, refreshing lemonade. I squeezed it myself. Wink.
God.
Thank you.
Ma'am, what's the next task?
The next task? Oh, the next task is a simple
drink it.
one. I need you to give my beloved pet a mani-pedi.
A what?
I need you to trim
Manicure.
her claws and give them a good buffing.
I mean, yeah, we can do that.
Good, good. To get her to lift her leg, you need to scratch it. Give it a good scratching, and it'll lift enough for you to be able to conduct your work. Make sure to clean thoroughly, and to trim and make it so that her nails aren't too long.
What are we trimming
Okay.
giant spider's nails with?
Well, that's up to you.
Curious daggers, I guess. I don't know.
Right?
All right. I'm going to let you guys discuss how you're going to go about this. I need to go to the bathroom real quick, and then I will return.
Okay. Oh, I do have shears.
Oh my God! Sorry. Now she's gonna have bushes for you to trim as well with that outfit and your shears. I've seen this movie or the show.
I could turn into a weasel, climb up the arms or the legs or whatever. Because I don't know if he wants us to clip the claws on this thing because it has hands. But if we trip its legs too, or clip its legs, not trip it. Um, oh, I'm so terrified this is gonna attack me if I accidentally do it wrong.
I mean, she did say a mani-pedi, which would include the hands and the feet. So,
Okay.
my only worry is if we show up in front of this thing and we're like, "Hey, we're here to trim your nails," and it fucking eats us.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like if it's like a cat, it's like they don't want their nails to be trimmed, but I don't know how a spider would react to the clipping nails.
Look, if
I
it
might
looks
need
like
you
it's
guys
going
to
to eat
distract it or
us,
hold its legs down.
if it looks
If
like
I
it's gonna eat us, we can just push Makar in the way and run.
What?
It won't be able to get a hold of you. Good.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's absolutely why.
True. I'm just looking to see what I have. Let's see if anything helps. I could. Oh, you know what? I don't know if this would work though. I was gonna say we could try to put this thing to sleep. I've got my crystal pixies sleep spell.
You can also ask her if she can do it.
Oh yeah, that is very true.
The problem if we put it, or are you talking about trimming the feet first and then putting it to sleep? Because how are we going to lift its legs if we put it to sleep?
Yeah.
I mean, you're strong.
True, but I don't know if I'm strong enough to lift a
Plus,
colossal
plus
spider.
if it's asleep, I don't think it will resist lifting its leg unless because it's got to stand somehow. It's like if it's asleep, it'll fall to the ground and it won't resist us lifting its leg. I hope.
I'm
This
telling you,
sounds
Makar,
very
5 minutes
weird.
in the hut and we can be done here.
I think you're giving them a bit too
No,
much
I'm not
credit.
doing.
I was counting foreplay in there too.
Yeah, no, I'm not
Oh,
doing
okay.
that.
Well, then that's probably about right.
Hey, and you never know. You might give her a heart attack, and then we can just take what we want and get the hell out of here.
That doesn't seem good though either. Foreplay until a heart attack happens.
There you
No,
go.
no.
Just play some sexy music and take that outfit off
I
slowly.
don't-
And,
Never gonna dance again.
welcome back, everyone, to Dag After Dark.
Right?
While
To
he's
this
away,
table, man.
the rats will play. Oh my
We're currently trying to
God.
figure out the best way to pimp out Makar.
No, stop it.
That is the
He's
theme of today's
already
episode.
hairless.
Okay,
Oh,
but
he
imagine
already has baby face. Don't make him more baby face.
imagine if Cromwell were here, he'd be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you people?"
Yeah,
Right.
he'd probably beat up the spider. He'd just
Yeah.
be like, just there. Be like, oh shit. Actually, he'd probably just fight the witch.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna
Oh.
end up having to stab this bitch anyways, but
Look, you just gotta treat her like the Make-A-Wish kid, Makar. Just do it.
Don't leave me. Help me. Oh, what do we do? Let's go every way you take. Oh no. A ball of fur. Just spiders chasing it around. Oh,
alright, so we're
great.
going around with Makar's shears. Is that the plan?
Yeah, I think that's the best thing we got.
Alright, where do we want to start? Southeast and then go
Well, we gotta
clockwise?
wait until the GM goes back, but oh
Uh,
no!
Yeah, no, I mean for the
Henry
plan.
will do everything except for be
I'm
near
okay.
that thing's hands.
That's fair.
Yeah. Alright. Welcome
So
back.
Makar has decided he's going to sleep with the witch.
Oh, okay.
No! Stop
Yep,
making this.
he absolutely said that. 100%.
I did not! I will run and wonder your asses.
No balls.
That would be fair. That would be fair.
Fair. All right.
You betray me.
So-
I betray you.
So the mani-pedi.
No.
So apparently Makar has shears. I don't
Okay.
know
I do
why he
have
has
shears.
but
I've had it for the longest time. I also have a
wait.
remote
What is the insight bonus for what?
control. What?
We'll find out
I
after
just-
these.
Right.
All right. How are we gonna get out to the legs that are in the swamp?
Slide down the legs. Whee!
I mean, my original plan was to just climb onto the legs, like walk on them like planks. But oh, shoot. All right. Let's start with the. I'll start with the furthest back away from the hands.
Okay.
I need some inspirational music on this, Michael.
That's
Okay.
fair. I will follow Makar in case he starts to slip.
Insight bonus: the witch really likes Wicar. Oh no! Oh god.
All right. Here you go.
Yeah, Makar just refuses to be a team player.
Team player for whatever.
To sleep with
It's
the
a
witch.
Poor Makar.
Sax music. Oh gosh.
Hairless whispers.
All right. Makar starts down the first set of legs. Now I'm gonna say that we're gonna be doing these two at a time. So as you go down the legs, you get to about the kneecap, and I need you to make me a perception check as you get to here.
Okay.
Do I need to do it as
that
well,
is-
or just him?
No,
'cause he's
just
up
him.
front. Okay.
Oh, but that's a 19.
Okay. Now the rest of you may do so as Makar continues to slide down towards the feet. Nice. Nice. All right. All of you notice that, unfortunately, Makar has forgotten to take off the short shorts and the singlet.
Oh no! I thought I had to keep him on. Oh god.
You're
You-
just gonna catcall him.
you watch as the witch has like opened up the windows of her house, and she's just wearing like these, the opera goggles, just yes, so mommy likes thighs.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Give
Now,
her a good show, Makar.
number one, I need you to make a climb check. However, you do take a -2 penalty as you are covered in baby oil. To try and hang on to the legs.
Oh my god.
So that's why I said I'm following in case he starts to slip.
Oh.
Oh, that's not great.
Makar does indeed start to slip. Kyria, make a reflex save.
Yep.
And you hear the witch going, ba da 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 da. Yeah. Okay. You reach down and you grab hold of Makar's arm and prevent them from slipping. All right, Makar, I need you to make me a craft check to do the mani-pedi.
This is one I should have put points into.
Mani-pedi. That'd be a very impressive skill. to
No, the craft. I have a 12.
take. Okay, 12. I'll mark that down.
Maybe when I level up,
All right.
I'll put some in
Now,
the-
keeping in mind, like I said, these are going to be working in pairs, so this counts as both
Yeah.
back legs. All right. I need another climb check as you make your way over to the second set of legs. Now, how are you traveling to the second set of legs?
Climb back up the legs and go back down the other two legs.
Of course you do. Okay. You climb all the way back up, and you make your way all the way back down.
Can you not teleport like regularly, or is this just
No, I don't have that
Okay.
kind of ability. Oh no, I technically do, but I can't throw something that far. I have the sad boys ball.
Oh, that's right.
All right, so instead of taking a 40-foot walk from one foot to the other, you're going 200 feet.
Can
I
we
guess
climb
if I
down
can
and go?
throw that
Isn't
far.
that
You know the claws are at the bottom, right, where the feet touch the ground, right?
Well, how deep is the swamp?
That's like not that deep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'll try. I'll walk through that
We
shit.
don't- I was gonna say we don't know what's in there, but yes, I will get in there and.
Crocodile
Look
gets
around.
you. Rawr.
Ah!
Well, not
No!
gonna get Makar. Makar slips free.
All right, you make it to the next one. Make another craft check as you perform your artistic interpretation.
Nope, that's an 8.
Okay, that's an 8.
Can I hero point that?
Sure.
Why not? That's the 12.
12's not bad.
Like
At
before.
least you're in double digits now.
Only on this table
Wait,
will you
what?
have someone hero point to give a giant spider a pedicure. I'm just saying.
You're not wrong. All right. The next of the legs. All right. As you make your way over to this one, please make me another perception check.
There's...
All of us again, or just him?
Everyone.
Ah,
Sorry, say that again.
Everyone.
everyone.
Everyone. Okay.
Oh no, Picture.
I see
Vector knows
everything.
The ground is made of ground.
Kyrie, the ground is not made of ground. In fact, the ground is covered in a thin film of like what looks to be like algae and sort of what do you call it? You know when you leave something at the bottom of a very stagnant lake, it creates that little fuzz that kind of like
Mhm.
yeah. So the ground is covered in it, and what you originally thought was tens of thousands of pebbles appear to be tens of thousands of golden coins. Literally, the floor here in this region is covered to the brim. You actually don't know where ground is. It is all just assorted treasure covered in this gunky, ooky stuff.
Do I keep that to myself? No. I'm gonna. Who's right next to me? Vectrin? I'm just gonna be like, smacking him on the shoulder. I'm miming like you guys can see me. Smacking him on the shoulder and just pointing down so as not to disturb Makar while he's doing all of the work for us.
Makar, make a craft check.
Better.
Oh, hey! Look, you're
Do I
improving.
see Kyrie pointing at the ground?
Probably. I would say if you're looking towards us, you would. I'm not trying to hide it.
Then that brings to the second question. Do Beckton and I also see the gold coins on the ground?
When they are pointed out, yes, you may.
Henry
I've
has never
seen Aladdin, so I
much
don't
gold
want to
in his
touch it.
life.
Yeah, no, me neither, OG.
I've described
Feels
the
very
thing.
much like a trap.
Yeah, I'm not touching it. Next set of legs?
Yeah. Yeah, might as well.
All right. These legs are in a deeper part of the swamp.
On the way to the next set of legs,
Mhm.
Henry's gonna like hang back a little bit, reach down and just pocket a couple of the gold coins.
All right. As you do so, make a will save.
I even brought up Aladdin. Touch nothing but the lamp. Come on.
That's nothing but the spider.
All right. Everything seems fine.
Oh boy, it seems that's not good.
I don't seem anything.
Shoot somebody. It better not be me again. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
To be fair,
Coming?
Henry has never seen this much gold ever.
You're not wrong.
Because gold is a precious commodity.
It is very much so.
I go to pat Makar on the shoulder, tell him he's doing great, and my hand comes away. Just, You.
That makes it seem like I'm not doing
Ru-
great.
Rub it on. No. Like, because you're the only one doing anything. The rest of us are just following you, basically.
All
right.
You're awesome. Nuts.
Just standing behind him, nodding occasionally. Yep, you're doing great. Keep it up.
God, okay.
Okay.
You guys
As
don't
you-
normally like me this much. What's going on?
Hey,
That could be
hey,
anything,
I
who
like you
knows?
just fine.
Okay.
I'm just keeping an eye on you. That's all.
You're always keeping an eye on me.
Okay, but I'm keeping an eye on everybody. So
Hey, this time
All right.
when you're trimming these nails, make sure you bend over suggestively and give the hag a show.
Da, 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 da.
I think she'll appreciate it. It might go a long way for us.
Not incorrect.
yeah, this is the giant spider house. Excuse me, the giant spider that has a house on its ass. In its ass? No, I'm gonna stop there. And the pervy witch inside watching Makar. Yeah.
The pervy witch. All right.
Oh, dude, that's what we're doing.
Cass.
We're creating a wall so the witch can't see Makar. That's what we need to do.
Ah, okay, makes sense.
There you go.
Alright.
All right.
Make
Blocking
another
view,
craft
Makar.
check and let's see how we do.
No,
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
hero. I'll hero
How are
point
you
that.
doing this?
So I think yeah.
All right, go for the hero point.
All right, I at least want double digits. There, 13 again.
Hey, it's the highest you've got.
At least I'm, if not anything, I'm consistent.
That's true. That's true. All right. Now,
Ugh.
as you are finishing up on this particular foot, the ground beneath you suddenly shifts very violently upwards.
Oh.
Almost as if something very large just passed underneath you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not gonna be good.
I'm gonna start climbing the leg.
I was gonna say, so up the leg then?
Make a climb check.
-2 because of the
Yes,
oil.
please.
Yeah!
Yeah,
30!
nice.
Pretty good.
He's gotten used to it now. Or maybe enough of it washed off in the nasty ass swamp water.
That is the nasty ass swamp water. It's
All right.
just.
I need the rest of you to make climb
It's
checks as
swamp
well,
oil.
please.
All right.
Oh, wait.
It's
I'm
swamp
gonna
oil.
hero point for a +8.
Sure, no problem.
Oh, that almost went to a 1. That was so
I
close.
saw that.
All right, Vectrin and Henry.
Ooh.
Trying to get up from here is rather difficult. However, Kyrie and Makar, you do manage to get up to that first elbow joint. Again, this large shape begins to swirl around you. That is when you see something from the water breach. Now, keeping in mind, the water is not deep enough for this to make any logical sense. But what emerges
Oh my god.
is a
Oh my goodness.
massive sperm whale.
You should zoom in on that token, because that
It's
is
Dobie
honestly
Mick.
somehow freaking adorable.
It's Dobie Mick.
Hiyo! I come to you. I have the arm tax. You got to give me your arms, please.
I mean, you know, technically speaking, that book is public domain, so he could just say it's Moby Dick.
I
Oh.
didn't say it wasn't.
No, I just was joking, and yeah. I just replaced the letters.
No, seriously, it is the white whale. That's the name of the creature.
Oh dang! Oh shit!
All right.
There's no like handholds or anything on this leg, right?
All right.
So, we're in initiative at this point. Kyrie, you are up first, followed by Henry, Makar, Cromwell. No, Cromwell's not here. Bectrin, and then the Great White Whale.
Okay. I just need to get them up here without falling on my ass. How wide is this leg?
It's like 5 foot.
Okay, so I cannot do. Well,
You'll need to make
Okay.
a climb check to get up further.
I'm gonna try, and it's gonna just not go my way at all. But I'm gonna take out my fucking rope. I'm gonna try to plop my happy ass down and pass the rope down, and try to use that whopping 5 feet that I have to try to keep myself from falling on my ass while these two climb up.
All right.
So I guess I'm waiting.
All right, you drop the water down. Henry, you drop the rope down. Henry, you're up next.
I will go climb said rope.
All right. Make a swim check, please.
Swim. Swimmy swim. Oh boy, that is.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What is with the dice
gosh.
today?
I've also only got a +4, so it's.
Well, makes sense.
Yeah, +4 in swim, and I got a +4 in crafts.
I mean, if you were part of the Australian Armed Forces, I would immediately just give you a +10 to your swim.
Yeah, no, we're trained to swim, but that doesn't mean we are good at it.
Hero point? Yeah or nay?
You know what? Sure.
All right, go for the reroll.
Oh my god.
Unfortunate.
How the fuck?
Well, unfortunately, you actually fail by enough of a margin that you start to drown.
Of course I do.
Okay. Well, you're in the water.
Wait, isn't this like knee deep water?
Yes. No. This one is deeper, as I mentioned before.
Yeah. So funny if he's drowning in knee deep water.
I think it's a mixture of panic and things. So as you've gone,
Yeah.
you've sort of gone under.
Wait, but I've also seen Men in Tights. He freaks out when he's in that
Yeah, he's in the little
like
lake. Yeah.
6-inch. Yeah.
All right. Well, that was your move action to try and
I'm the
swim
man in
over.
tights right now.
Yeah, that is my move action, and I'm drowning. What can I do even?
You can try again with your action to do another move action to try and swim back up to the surface, or try to swim across.
I will try to swim up to the surface.
All right, let's make another swim check.
If I roll another 2, just kill me.
Okay.
Just... Oh, thank God.
All right, a 17 is
Nice.
enough to get back to the surface, and you move at half your move speed, which means you only just have enough to reach the rope, but not to climb it, sadly.
I've got 65 move speed.
Which will... Okay, you can climb up a little bit. You won't be able to get up to the top, though. Actually, you'll need to make a climb check now.
Oh boy. My climb is also +4.
You got this. You got this.
Natural 1.
Oh,
You are unable to climb this rope. Okay. Makar, you're up next.
all right.
This creature is basically circling the lot of you.
I think what I'll do is I'm going to kind of spend my action to help Kyrie with the rope. So if Henry and Bectrin get on it, and we can just kind of pull the rope up to get him up faster.
Okay.
You can
Or
just
if,
pull him
like-
up now. I can teleport up there on my turn.
Oh, true. Okay. I will. If he's holding on to the rope, then yeah, I will try pulling the rope up to get him up.
All right, make a strength check.
Ooh.
Anything from me, since I'm obviously also holding it?
Oh wait, no, he's assisting you. So yeah, he is going to give you a +2 bonus if he succeeds.
Okay. Oh, okay. So at least if I fail, it doesn't give a +2. That's fine. Yeah, that's just a 5. So no bonus.
No.
That's fine. That would be my turn, though, is trying to assist.
Very
Yeah,
well.
And I don't roll until my turn, right? For that to pull it up.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vectrin.
I will teleport up there next to Kyrie and then also help pull the rope up.
All right, make a strength check.
Alrighty. Da-da-da. Wow.
Oh,
You
no.
fall back into the water.
Let's
Johnny,
hero point that one.
hero point,
We'll
yeah.
hero point that.
You sure?
Yeah, pretty
I mean,
sure.
okay, go on. Wait, hold on, just real quick. Is that the second natural one you've done in a row? No.
No.
That's
Okay,
for
carry
attacking.
on.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Is that enough for you to fall in the water though?
You have a nat 20?
It is technically not enough for you to fall in the water with that, so you're good.
Okay.
Sweet.
Whew.
Strength is my thing too. That's great.
It's true.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, Private Allen, I can't save you. Whatever you're gonna do. Oh my god. All right, the whale. God.
See what happens when we try to work together? Nothing goes right.
Whoa.
Okay.
Are you suggesting that we need to be in a perpetual state of wanting to kill each other? 'Cause we'll
Apparently.
get shit
I feel
done.
like that's just happened since the start. Let's see.
We just need to stop planning as a team. We're just a group of individuals doing our own thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right. Smashing breach.
Oh, oh,
Oh,
we're all
no.
falling.
The sound
Special
of that.
charge.
If it hits
attack.
the spider might fight it. Maybe.
Oh, okay,
I
cool.
feel like we should have Vectrin go teleport and ask the witch what the fuck is going on, and could you stop it?
Good, dude. All right, I need a reflex save. Por favor, from our dear friend, Private Allen.
You got this.
This is my best one.
Henry.
Yeah.
Hey!
Nice. You will take half damage.
I'll watch as it rolls like 160 damage.
It won't be that high.
As he goes from
It feels like we're
6 dice
fishing
to
and
12
using
dice.
Henry as our bait.
That is the vibe. That is the vibes.
Will be. Ooh-ah-ha.
Okay, so what size are you? Medium. So that is huge, large, and then
Could
medium.
that not be a gargantuan creature?
No. All right. So that is 78 points of damage,
I'm dying.
halved to 37.
37.
You take 37 points of damage.
That puts me at 149.
All right. As the creature disappears below the surf, you count 1. You count 2, and then you see the shadow emerge and get larger underneath you. And then on the 4th count, boom! It bursts out of the ground with you in its mouth as it dives back into the water. Kyrie, I need a reflex save from you.
Alrighty.
That is not ideal. Do you wish to use a hero
Okay.
point?
Hold on, I have an idea
Yes.
if I may hero point for a reaction.
I'm willing to listen.
I have my juxtaposition bullet
Mhm.
where I can switch a target with an object or a creature shot with the first bullet with the second.
Sure.
Could I quickly shoot Kyrie and then shoot a rock?
That would
specifically
technically be
this
2
one?
actions, and a hero point wouldn't cover it.
All right.
But it is a good idea. And not what I thought you were going to try anyway. I thought you were going to try something else. It's fine. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'll give it to you because I feel like your character would be smart enough. Make an intelligence roll. Actually, no, you have the insight bonus. Let's give you that insight bonus from Cookie Mon Steve. So, the Dimension Bullet, you can, for a hero point, get that quick shot off as a reaction. However, as you can probably see maybe over here, 115 foot away is the Old Witch. Which, potentially, you could shoot the witch, then when you're in the belly of the beast, shoot yourself.
I like that. then I will do that. I will shoot the witch first.
Oh no.
All right. So, I'm going to take your hero point. All right. Take aim and take your shot.
Luckily, I have a 400-foot range.
True, but you also have no hero points and no nat 20s. But that will hit.
Yeah.
7. Me too.
All right. She takes no damage, but is angry and confused. The fuck?
The fuck?
All right. Again, the creature goes in. Kyrie, you now get your reroll on your reflex save. Ooh, I saw that tip on the 4.
Right? It keeps
now-
thinking about it.
You have 2 choices. You can either let go of the rope, or you can allow slack for the rope to travel for a little bit. Or option 3, you go with it.
Yeah, no, I'd rather not go with it.
You
Yeah,
can try to
probably
brute
just some
force
slack.
and keep the thing, like just be like,
Yeah,
"Ugh."
I got this, guys. Yeah, no, I'll probably just try to feed it some slack.
Try and feed it some slack. Okay,
Mhm.
so your rope is unfurling as it's traveling outwards, and that is the end of its turn. As we return to yours now, Kyrie and Cookie Mon Steve coming in with $30. Cookie Mon, are you spoiling my players?
Wow.
Is that what you're doing, Cookie? Listen. I want to point out, like, hey, just saying, secret menu items are also, fun and exciting. Wow. But could you imagine Cookie? Private Allen deserves a natural 20 and 2 hero points.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, there we go. I was gonna say how would it be if if it was like a nat 20 and like 2 jinx points just cause. Just saying. Okay. So giant fish now has Private Allen. It is swimming away. Kyrie, you are unleashing the rope, but you are on top of the kneecap. What would you like to do as you see the fish taking your friend away?
Question. Is he inside the whale, or am I still able to see him?
He's inside the whale.
Well, then I don't know what the fuck I could do. Bye, Henry.
You
Well,
pull out your
I can't do that 'cause it's 5 feet wide and I
your
can't get
bugle.
under. Right?
As you just bugle horn.
I'll probably hold my turn
Hold your turn.
until after whatever the hell Private Allen does.
All right. Let me know when you would like to come back in. Henry, you are up next.
All right. Henry is gonna look at his gun. He's like, "All right, let's see if this works." He's gonna
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Yeah.
Close your eyes.
He's
No, he says,
I
I
don't
want you
wanna-
to look at me. Stare at me. I
don't
want to
wanna
see the
get,
light
like-
leave you.
I don't want to get too descriptive of how he's gonna pew himself.
I'm gonna say that
Um,
rather than in a suicidal fashion, you more just
He
aim it
shoots
at.
his foot.
You're gonna shoot your foot or shoot your leg. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you just
Yeah.
kind of like, you're wincing. You don't want to get
Yeah.
in case this doesn't work, because this magic
Right.
bullshit, right? You're just aiming at your leg. You're like, and then all of a sudden, you disappear and appear over here. where the witch previously was.
Oh, and then the party can hear me. It worked.
What the fuck?
All right.
What?
Cool. The rest of you can see Henry over by the.
Oh shit.
Ah, he's
I will
gonna.
immediately let go of the rope.
Okay. The rope is
Henry's
released.
gonna just collapse onto the porch. Just, oh god, I can't believe that worked.
Everyone
Oh.
get to Henry.
I need to remove the rope from my inventory.
That was awesome.
Okay.
Jack, how do I do this? Oh, there it is. Found it.
Oh. You have to hit the lock button. It'll unlock your whole page, and then you can delete it.
Quickly scaling up the giant spider, our heroes.
Steve, don't say that.
Our heroes make it into the cabin. There, on the table, ready and waiting for you, appears to be what looks to be a tiny taxidermied stuffed demon.
It's so cute. Will it fit
I-
in one hand?
I quickly take off my oiled up
Yeah, that's right.
armor, and I'm
It
gonna
is
go
actually,
put my
it is actually
rifle there.
surprisingly difficult to take off. In case
Goddamn.
you've never done it, I highly recommend trying these things. You know, once in your lifetime, why not? Get crazy, right? But as you can imagine, like the singlet itself, because it's sticking and adhering to your skin, as you peel it off, is actually quite the task. But what's worse is how tight the denim Daisy Duke shorts were, covered in oil as well. You basically watch Makar rolling around on the ground as he is attempting to remove it, but eventually will do so.
Sexy rolling.
We need to.
Can the totem fit in one hand?
The totem can fit in. Well, I mean, it's about this big. You know what I mean? Like it can fit in one
Okay,
hand,
so
but you know.
I just need to know if I can make a tattoo of it.
No, you cannot.
All right. We need to hurry up because I don't know if that which will be able to come back anytime soon.
Yeah,
We
we
kind
need
of
to
just
GTFO.
flipped places.
So we're gonna grab it and we're gonna get the fuck out. Yeah.
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 Object? All right.
As our heroes emerge from the hut, trying to run as fast as they can to return to the bridge, the whale has beached itself somewhat.
Oh.
Over here, right where you need to go.
Of course.
It looks unwell.
Got a bad feeling about this.
So and I'm not doing this. My plan is to just go down this one and just say fuck it and go around.
I'll just go around it.
And how well do you think that plan's gonna work for you, Kyrie?
Wonderfully,
Oh yeah.
What if
as everything has.
Can I just teleport us back to the portal? I've seen it, so I can get us there fairly easy with teleport spell.
Well, I would say I have my death dagger, and I know Arania is dead, so I can go back to where she was.
But you can't bring us with.
It's true.
Say the only person we need to worry about is Private Allen. We have no idea, or how can
Who
one
has-
of you guys take him?
I can take all of us with a teleport.
I mean, or
And how
crazy
far?
thought, I can finish my cinematic description of what's happening.
Oh shit!
Yeah, true.
I thought it was just he's beached and we move and we die. All right.
No. Now,
No.
all of a sudden, a bulge appears in the side of the whale. Before an explosion of gore and viscera erupts over the beach. Oh, well, the beach.
Oh shit.
The bank. As guts, blood, and gore shower not only you, the spider, but the region, roaring out from the gut of this creature, comes not a witch, but a massive and ominous-looking dragon.
Oh.
It unleashes a terrifying roar.
Did it eat a dragon?
And, yeah, it says in the witch's voice, "Traitors! Scum! Thieves!
Well, Makar is one of those things.
All right. We will fly into initiative as the hag, or otherwise known as an omen dragon, enters
Oh fuck.
the battlefield.
Oh no.
All right. Thankfully, she goes last in initiative, with Kyrie, you going first.
Makar, how far can you teleport?
It's like 100 and it's like 100 feet per level, or 100 miles per level.
That is the omen dragon, by the way.
Let me look. Oh damn.
Okay.
Where's my teleport spell? There it is. Yeah, it's teleport you to a designated destination which may be as distant as 100 miles per caster level.
Holy shit.
Damn.
I'm level 14,
I'm gonna hold
so
for Makar to get us the fuck out of here.
All right.
yeah,
Bectrin,
and it's
you're
I
up
can
next.
do
I'm also going to hold and wait for Makar, but I want Vector to just look at the dragon and go, "Oh, thank God you're okay. We were so worried." And then look
Veteran-
at Makar and go, "Get us the fuck out of here."
Bectrin,
Okay, just-
make a perception check.
Ooh.
Already?
Goodness, you're all right.
Perception. There we go.
With a 32, you recognize something. One of the scales on this omen dragon. As you look carefully at it, each of the different individual scales appear to be that of a face.
Ooh.
Different faces. One of which looks strikingly familiar. You take a moment to look closer, and you see a member of your clan hold. Now, I'm not going to be so passé as to say it was the guy who you lost on your expedition into the mountains when you were, studying the witch. However, you do recall tale of a group of clansmen venturing out into the mountains, disappearing to places hitherto unheard of. Rumors had it that they were led astray by a sage who promised them gold, endless and boundless, at the bottom of a deep and dark swamp. But none of your clan hold returned. Just the tale. Most think that your kinsmen had taken the gold and run. Most believed them to be cowards, thieves, traitors. And as those words resonate, echoing from the hag, you feel that fire in you, Bectrin. You realize, as you look around, the tale was no mere story, no mere exaggeration, no fiction. You see the scales, Bectrin. Anguished, frozen in place. As we play our plot twist card,
Ooh.
an archenemy.
That changes things a little bit for Vectrin.
Damn.
How far is this thing from me?
$130.
So close. I can't quite make it there. All right.
You do have a hero point. You can always ask.
Oh, actually, because I could
Can
run
you throw your
closer
dang bongs?
on one of the legs. Okay, so what I'm gonna do
Mm-hmm.
is Vectrin, now just filled with rage, is going to run down the leg here. This hold on. This one, as far as he can go, which is like 60 feet, I think.
Sure, sure.
And then uses teleport to basically teleport to just above the dragon's head, so that he's dropping down onto its face and attacking.
Sure, sure, sure. All right. You appear atop the dragon's head.
And then I'm just going to wail on it.
All right. Make your attack.
Guys, did the plan change and I missed it?
I think so. Oh, damn. 2 hits. Oh, no, 1 crit.
All right, 1
They're
hit.
not confirmed.
No, 2. Yeah, 2 non-crits.
Oh.
All right. 1 strike. And another. 2 hits. As you are about to fall off the head of the dragon, placing you directly in the side of its maw, its jaws open, ready to bite you in half. When suddenly, you are swooped onto the back of a different dragon.
Oh,
Is
shit.
it Dreo?
It is Dreo.
Yeah!
Oh, awesome. I love Dreo.
All right. Dreo is going to kind of keep you in orbit around the dragon, but help you evade while in the air.
It's awesome.
Okay.
Vector's just going to sort of like rub his neck and thank him for the help, essentially.
There's kind of this low rumbling, like almost purring growl that sort of happens through that. All right. Henry Allen.
This is quite a pickle we are in.
Must be Tuesday.
I am going to use one of my other abilities.
Sorry, you're really soft at the moment.
Is this better?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. I am going to use one of my other abilities. Once per round, I can use an armor-piercing bullet, which I attack touch AC at any range.
Okay.
So, what do I roll to attack touch AC again?
Just the regular one, and I will cover the difference.
Okay.
All right, that'll hit.
Oh. Alrighty. Chapow.
All right. As you did 22 points of damage, the armor of the creature only takes 7. The dragon shakes its scales and looks to where the bullet came from. It sees the dragon flying around its head, but also notices the gunner shooting at it from behind. There's this kind of like growl at the side of its cheek, recognizing that Private Allen was the one responsible for putting it in the belly of the whale.
Well, I got 2 more shots.
Let me just check on that one.
No, that's just the normal one.
Just a normal one? Okay.
The armor-piercing bullet's only once per round.
Okay, very well. In which case, yes, unfortunately that one will miss.
Ooh, whoa.
Jeez, okay.
Uh-oh.
All right, your 3 attacks, only 1 manages to take purchase.
Then I
Makar.
will 5-foot step into the house.
Very well. You 5-foot step
You
into
would
the
destroy
house.
your own house, would
Yeah! Yeah! Take that. Fucking bitch. Okay.
I can... Alright, I gotta get to Vectrin to help him out. I think I only have a 20 foot move. So I could go 5, 10, 15, 20. What's the range on this? It says 25 feet per 5 every 2 levels or level 14, so 5 times 7 is 35. Um, uh,
As you take your entire turn
60
attempting
feet.
to do basic
Sorry.
mathematics.
How far away is it from you now?
80
It's
foot.
probably more than 60 foot, yeah. Shit. Uh, oh wait, I do have that. I think I'm pretty sure I got that. Where's that? Not bouncing. I don't think I got that meta magic. Technically it's. Sorry, I'm just trying to think. I have as a mythic feat, it's a mythic feat that allows me to like have all the meta magics, and I just have to choose which one happens on my spells. If I it allows me to have all the meta magics, and then I can use a mythic to use any of them. I think. So I'm trying to think of the.
Neil, for the love of all things sacred and holy,
I'm sorry.
just tell me what the fuck you do.
I want to cast Lightning Bolt so I can reach it, but also use selective spell for a meta magic mythic point, using a mythic point to avoid the oh my god,
The level adjustment?
Dio? Yeah, Dreo and
Oh, you want to
Vector.
ignore your allies. Okay.
Yeah, I want to select a spell, ignore those, so I can hit him from here. Because I don't have the one that makes it 90 degrees instead, so I like bounce, essentially arc.
Neil, stop. Slow.
I know, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. You're just rambling a lot of stuff and a lot of information that is making no cohesive sense. So let's start with the first basics. You are casting Lightning Bolt. You are out of range, so you are now using a meta magic feat known as Extend in order to increase the range of it so that it can encompass your target.
Lightning Bolt is 120 feet.
Oh, so you don't need to do that. So why are you talking
With
about the range?
120 foot line. Because I'm not talking about the range, I'm talking about the selective, so I can avoid hitting.
You mean by shooting it that way instead and not actually hitting anyone?
Okay, I wasn't sure if I could do that. I will do that.
Very well. This is what I mean, Neil. You need to start getting.
I know. I'm just.
No. You don't know because you keep interrupting me. You need to get to a point where you are just saying what you want to do before you're sitting there trying to figure it out. Because I can help you that way. See how easy it was for me to say just aim here. That's what you need to start doing. Okay. Yeah. I appreciate the fact that you're putting in the effort. Mythic is very confusing. I don't blame you for that. But don't just sit there and spiral because the rules are complicated because they are. Really quickly as well, while Neil rolls the damage. Actually, no, you need to roll the saving throw on him first. Yeah.
Yeah, it also does have spell resist.
It does have a spell resist. Wait, hold on.
So do I roll?
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do I roll?
Roll your spell resist first. So let's answer Frog Toy 2's question: what is the difference between D&D and Pathfinder? To be perfectly honest, there is very little to no difference between Dungeons & Dragons 2024 or 2025, whatever they called it, and Pathfinder. The differences are so very minimal. If I were to say that there is a major difference, there is a lot more versatility and a lot more options in Pathfinder than there are in Dungeons & Dragons. Playing Dungeons & Dragons is like capturing the spirit of things like Dragonlance, Lord of the Rings, stuff where magic and power and the scale of things are kind of to those sorts of fantasy settings and fantasy worlds. Great for dark fantasy, great for early fantasy and stuff like that. Pathfinder is more your Herculean, your mythology sort of level of power scaling. So fantasy, still very much in that category, but everyone is bigger and larger than life. Hence my characters firing lightning bolts while jumping off the back of giant spiders to destroy a witch that is transformed into a dragon after bursting forth from a whale that they were trapped in by a soldier from World War I, right? Again, you say these sorts of things, and it's out there and wild, and that's the nature, I think, of the difference between Pathfinder and D&D, for sure. I like Pathfinder. I like D&D. Both are excellent. Both can be taught very easily and very well. Just sometimes communicating can be a bit tricky when it comes to explaining certain things. Mostly because there are so many rules, it can kind of easily, as a player, get lost in translation, which is why it's always good to have a good dungeon master who knows the rules well enough to be able to help guide things like that. If you facilitate them, Neil. Okay. I'm done picking on Neil. So, as the lightning bolt coalesces in your hands, and you fire it directly across the bow of the spider's thorax, which it shouldn't have a thorax. It should have just a head and an abdomen. But it's got 3 bits, so we're not going to talk about that. It's also got 10 limbs, so technically also not a spider. Anyway, as the lightning bolt flies out, the dragon makes its saving throw, which, of course, it does halve the damage. So drop your lightning damage onto the dragon. And that is 19 points of damage. Now, did you do your spell resist, by the way?
I thought it did the spell resist.
No, you need to do a spell resist. So you need to roll your...
So I need to
where
roll
your spell
a...
is under CC, which is on your character sheet. You need to roll that, and you need to beat a 26.
Okay, so my spell is level... It's a level 3 spell.
No, you don't need to worry about that. Just click on the CC button. That's it. Beautiful.
28.
Easy. 28. Perfect. You are fine. All right.
Oof.
So, as you've moved and launched your lightning bolt, we then go to the dragon. The
Question?
dragon... sorry?
I held for Makar.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I wasn't sure is because
you may step
I was
in.
holding for something in particular. Okay, cool.
So, good question. So there are 2 different ways you can delay your turn. Firstly is by delaying your action, which means you can come in at any point in the initiative. The second is readying an action, which is you set a contingency, like when the dragon tries to fly, I'm going to shoot its wings. When option A happens, then your action happens, and then your initiative moves. Because you said I wanted to delay till after Makar, you haven't readied an action, you've waited until this point, which it is this point, so perfectly good for you to go.
Alright, I'm going to do a dumb, because I don't know what's going on, but Becton seems pissed, so I'm going to use my Death Dagger. As a swift action, I will go ahead and appear where the carcass of the exploded whale is, which is all up in that dragon's shit.
Nice. So you basically channel the forces of your dagger as you disappear into the ground and re-emerge from the bloodied corpse as per your Death Dagger power.
I'm going to start wheeling on this thing.
And now you're flanked. Well, technically he's in the air, but he might be flanking.
So here's a question. To teleport with the dagger is a swift action.
Mm-hmm.
To poison the dagger is a move action for you?
I believe so. Hold on. Abilities. I know what it's called. I just need to find it. Not that. Oh. Swift poison. There it is. Yes. Move action. Yes.
Move action. Yeah. Cool. So that means you've only got 1 attack.
Yeah.
Okay. You may make your attack.
Bum bum. Bum bum. Oh.
All right. Your dagger manages to hit it in the side.
Yeah, it's all right.
All right. It does 3 points of damage as your dagger penetrates its body. It now needs to make a fort save against your poison for a 36.
I don't remember exactly what it is, but I'm 100% sure that is higher than my... Oh my god, I wrote it down. I don't know where the hell it is. DC 10 plus half level plus con. Okay. What freaking level are we? 13, 14?
14.
14. Yeah.
So
7 plus.
Yeah, 17.
All right. Unfortunately, no, it does not manage. Or it manages to resist your poison. All right. That is that. The hag then takes its turn. Now, you didn't do that much damage. The lightning bolt did a fair bit. 19. And the gun did... What should the gun do?
22, I think.
22.
Or it was resisted.
I think it's going to try and snap at the dragon flying by its head.
Don't you touch Dreo.
Bite attack on the dragon.
Yeah, I did 22, but it resisted to 7.
Yeah.
I think I did the most damage then, technically.
All right. With the bite attack, Dreu takes a hit.
Oh, no, wait. Yeah.
Let's see if they're able to remain flying. Dreu does remain flying. With a second attack, a claw comes out. Actually, no, let's go with a wing. A wing flies out to hit Dreo, trying to basically knock Dreo out of the sky.
Ooh.
That is another hit. For 11 damage, which requires another fly check.
Fortune Dragon, no!
Dreo is trying to stay aloft as best as they can. But unfortunately, with that hit, Dreo is brought to the ground, as is Bectrin.
Oh no!
With a second claw. Actually, no, because he didn't hit with a claw, he hit with a wing just then. So, with his claw, he is going to try and pin Dreo underwater.
Oh no!
Bitch trying to drown my dragon.
With a 34, that will put the dragon underwater. Alright. Dealing... sorry, I didn't roll the second one. 21 points of damage to our Fortune Dragon. Let's see. The dragon. Okay, and they are underwater. Bectrin, you are thrown clean away from the back of the dragon as you are crashed into the water. And with its last attack, it'll use a tail slap to hit Kyrie, who is behind. As Kyrie, you are swatted for 23 points of damage. Alright, the dragon has unleashed a terrifying volley of attacks as we return to Bectrin.
This scale with my friend's face on it, where is that at exactly on this dragon?
Okay, that is, let's say that it's on the right shoulder.
Okay. So I probably wouldn't be able to reach that, right?
You'd have to climb up him.
Okay, I would like to teleport to it and try to rip that scale off, essentially.
Ooh.
Just that one.
All right, you reach up. Make a combat maneuver.
Combat maneuver. All right. Find that. Oh, I'm on the wrong. There we go. Where are you? There you are.
Mhm.
42. Wow. Okay, that is actually that is almost there. You can use a hero point to succeed with the +4.
Yes, I will do that.
All right. Burning another hero point, you wrench and pull out the scale as it falls from the shoulder of the dragon. It has the visage of one of the dwarves from your clan. There are 4 in total on this dragon's body, and you have now freed one. As soon as it's pulled off, the look of agony is extinguished. It is now replaced with a very, very pensive, very almost serene look. And in that moment, it almost looks as though the scale, which was once like kind of almost locked in this like vision of terror, though kind of alive and suffering, now looks peaceful, as though the person or the soul or entity that was inside of the scale has now buffed away.
All right. Can I basically very quickly relay to Kyrie, since she's the closest one, that we need to pull the scale 3 more scales off that look like this one?
You may.
All right, he will do that. Basically, the other 3 dwarves, we need to pull them off.
Make perception checks as you quickly cast your gaze around.
Alrighty. Perception. There you are.
Nice.
Nice. The 2 of you find 2 scales. One is on the other shoulder. One is on the sort of tailbone, like where the tail connects to the spine. But there's still 1 missing. Unaccounted for,
Okay.
should I say.
My CMB is not as good as yours.
I may continue stabbing this thing while you rip them off.
I
Because
got
I'm not as strong as you. Holy shit! What are you doing, Steve?
All right. I need
Hopefully,
to-
it's something good.
Okay, I'll need to check a couple of things,
Yeah.
but we'll come back to that in a moment.
Ooh, a buff for
Okay.
Dreo.
After your action, Vectron, because you've now pulled the thing off and searched, Henry, we go to you.
Okay. I will 5-foot step out of there,
Mm-hmm.
and I will use my targeting deed as a 4-round action. I can choose a specific body part of the dragon, and then it gets a special effect based on what it is. I am choosing her head. If I hit, she is damaged normally and then confused for 1 round as a mind-affecting effect.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll it first. Okay. So, unless she's immune to mind-affecting effects, she will now be confused for 1 round and take 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay, she takes 2 damage.
She's confused for a round,
That she is.
and that's a full round action to do. So that is my turn. Henry kind of just runs out, peeks around the corner, pew, and then just
All right.
he goes, "Well, that's it for me." You guys got this right.
We about to find out.
Vectron thinks he's got this. He's pissed.
And Kyrie is fine with it because we're stabbing things, so.
All right. Aha, perfect. All right, 1 moment. Making some adjustments here.
That's really good.
Okay. All right. As we finish with Henry, all of a sudden, from underneath the dragon, you watch as these claws start to rise up. You watch as gold and doubloons and treasure starts to coalesce and build on top of Dreo. For those of you who recall, can someone tell me what type of dragon was Dreo?
Fortune dragon.
Fortune dragon.
As Dreo begins to absorb the fortune at the bottom of the swamp, his whole body begins to hulk out and get bigger and bigger and larger.
Yes.
You
And
fucked up now.
as he does so, he breathes a massive cone of basically bullet-like shards directly at the dragon.
That's my boy.
The Swamp Hag has barely enough time to react, but does, however, manage to avoid the majority of the damage, which is, let's see, 12d6 damage. Oops. There we go.
Wow.
As 42 damage barrages the Swamp Hag in the face. The dragon is forced to take a step back. Kyrie, make a reflex save.
Alright. Nope, that skill is here. Alright.
Alright, you manage to dodge out of the way of one of the large feet that comes crashing backwards just in time. Dreo uses its wing to pick up Bectrin once more and just roars in this primal territory way to try and keep the Swamp Hag back. The two dragons now lock, equal in size, power, and strength. Who will win? Who will lose? Join us next week when we return for the gripping conclusion of our battle against the Swamp Hag.
Oh my god.
I would go
Love
longer,
Dreo.
but with the freaking blip, I don't want to keep risking it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're good.
But guys, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much to, again, all of the people who joined us and gave us their time of day. A special thank you to, of course, Cookiemon Steve, Schooly Eye, and all of those who helped donate to today's stream. We have now hit 60% of our monthly goal, which is absolutely freaking amazing. Watch, there won't be a blip. You're right. You're absolutely right, Cookie. So yes, rest assured, this is a permanent boost to Dreo. Dreo now has a few extra goodies, which I will have to go over. I've now locked in a bunch of different extra abilities, extra powers. His DCs are higher.
That's awesome.
And he now has an official spell of Flesh to Gold, where he can actually boop, hit someone and turn them to gold potentially. So there's
It
that.
might just touch you.
Yeah, but it's, I mean, basically,
Amazing.
yeah, basically it's Flesh to Stone, but worked into a different way. So yeah, lots of cool stuff to look forward to. Guys, my name's Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. You can find me here a number of times during the week. We will be back on Friday, 8 a.m. Australian Western Standard for the 7 Dooms of Sandpoint, where you can see Neil once again. But guys, as always, until we meet again, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other because why the fuck not, it's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Bye guys!
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
everyone.